America. A global pandemic. Police brutality and racial injustice. We need him now less than ever. Kanye West, not for president 2020. This ad was paid for by those ugly ass Yeezys you're wearing.
And I'm still doing shit that'll make somebody call them. I know
after several hours of hard work to get the computer back working.
Steve Austin hit the weed coughing. Ironic, don't hit the tree.
Y'all like that video at the beginning too, didn't you?
Listen, be posting talking. I feel like nobody on it. Keeping it 100 till the day I'm at my funeral. Catch me running through the grid. I'm Troy in High School Musical.
What isn't going on nowadays?
Bruh. Everything is going on that shouldn't be going on right now, bro. Of course, as everybody knows, the world is upside down right now.
From
America got a new motto right now, my nigga.
What is it?
It's, we'll kill you, but I'll be damned if we look bad, because they forcing the fuck out of shit in the face of this coronavirus, bro. While the damn numbers get higher and higher every day, them motherfuckers be saying the most nonsense I ever heard. We cannot not go to school. We have to do it. We have to figure it out. We have to put them back in classes. The fuck, nigga?
Oh, but they ain't sending their kids and grandkids.
That shit crazy. But we in here, of course, to talk about one thing today, and that's something else that's, man, about 4 years ago, this is when he first started talking this bullshit about running for president in 2020, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was hoping he was joking, but knowing that it was Kanye, I knew that he was probably fucking serious, bro. Like, that he was gonna at least try it, right?
Yeah, that's back around Yeezus.
Was it Yeezus?
I think it was around when Yeezus was dropping.
Well, that was 2013 when Yeezus dropped.
It was near that era, because I remember they was talking about Kanye for president around then, too.
Bro, look. Now, this point in time in this place, in this country, it's not a laughing matter to be fucking around with the politics, man. Like, we got a dude in the White House that needs to be fucking excommunicated from there as soon as possible, bro.
Facts.
And we don't need no ridiculousness muddying the waters when it's time to vote this November, bro.
We don't.
Like, the tell you the truth, to not even joke about this man, Kanye West, I really think that it's based off of seeing the videos come out of his, if you want to call it a campaign rally, I mean, whatever it was, seeing the videos come out of there and seeing him go on a Twitter rant against his own wife and shit. Later on that,
in the rally, saying he was almost aborted, talking about how he almost aborted his kid.
I think that Kanye West needs some serious mental help, bro. I went from seeing the way that this man has those mood swings and those not mood swings, those fucking bipolar manic episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I went from thinking a couple years ago when we first started doing this that it was just him seeking attention, right? Because remember what I used to say? I used to say every time he got some shit to promote, this is how he goes and acts. He started doing crazy shit. I'm kind of being swayed towards towards the point of view that this dude is really sick in the mind. That's what I'm kind of being swayed towards.
I think he is too, honestly, because I mean I don't think he on his meds either. Definitely stop taking the meds.
Listen at what you just said. Do we need a president? I know Kanye West will never win the presidency. Right? Mm-hmm. Do we need a president that the fucking phrase "I don't think he's on his meds" can be said about, bro? Unless we talking about President Trump and his motherfucking hair growth hormones that ain't working, or Joe Biden and his probably arthritis medicine, or his fucking pacemaker, or whatever he probably got, these old ass white dudes that we keep electing as president. But do we need a guy that can seriously threaten the White House when we can say, I don't think he's on his meds, right? Because I know one thing, bro. Motherfucking Putin or Kim Jong-un or whoever the fuck is running Iran over there and shit. Mm-hmm. Like, if a motherfucker, if hypothetically this man got into the White House and declared war on one of them motherfuckers, the press secretary can't get up there and say, "Excuse me, Mr. Putin, but can you just ignore that war declaration that was made?" He wasn't on his meds. The president, Mr. President, wasn't on his meds yesterday when he declared war. Could you call off the nuclear strikes, please? We don't need, come on, man. This is the type of things you got to think about. The thing that make Kanye West dangerous is that Kanye West has a fucking cult of personality. Mm-hmm. What that means is he got a group of people that follow him in a cult-like status.
Facts. They even taking Sunday service for like an example. Like you got people who just crowd around him and just let him free reign do whatever he wants. Yeah. As far as, I'm not even gonna say like it's bad right now with like the shoes and the clothes and stuff, but I feel like Kanye just got a lot of yes men in his circle that ain't really telling him like, nigga, you need to chill. Of course. I think Jay was doing that. That's why they not really cool no more.
Bruh, it's not Kanye got a lot of yes men. Every fucking person with money got a lot of yes men. Mm-hmm. The more money you have, the more yes people you have. Kanye West is now worth billions because of those fucked up ass shoes that he sells. Right? And you got people, when it comes down to people with money, you end up being surrounded by people who see you as their ticket to their meals, not to their meals, not millions, to their meals, bro.
Like how they literally eating.
Yeah, bro. So of course they not gonna come up there and go against what the fuck you say, bro. Even you can even see it in somebody like Pusha T. Not to say he a yes man, but you see like Pusha T. I know Pusha T make a lot of money off his music, but he rarely ever releases an album, right? But he getting paid like $300K a year to be the president of good music. That's a steady check.
Facts.
Right
them
now,
checks always hit.
Mm-hmm. Right now, when he can't tour because of the pandemic, he's still getting paid. You don't see him in interviews. Not to say a yes man, but you don't see him in interviews talk shit about nothing Kanye does.
Because Kanye putting the food on the table, essentially.
When it comes to those good music checks, he is.
Facts.
You don't see him talk shit about nothing that Kanye does, right? And let's be for real, being aligned with Kanye is what helped launch his solo career and break off from his brother, right? So that man owed Kanye a lot when it come down to his solo success. So when you got somebody that's a peer to Kanye, bro, it's his peer. Won't even really talk down on him, not at least not in public. Not to say he should shit on him, but like he won't denounce some of the nonsense that he does. At least I haven't ever seen him do it. Of course, people who ain't in the position of Pusha T are gonna be yes people to somebody like Kanye West, but having yes men in your circle is nowhere near the problem that having fucking blind followers in the masses is for what he's doing or what he's trying to do, right? I'm not here to tell people who they should vote for, right? Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck who you vote for as long as it's not Kanye West. Like, but you got people that might be able to help get Trump out of the fucking office, mm-hmm. who might be swayed to vote for Kanye because they a young person, might be their first or second time vote, and I know this is only gonna be.
I'm gonna actually put this in perspective real quick. I'm on Facebook yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm scrolling. You know, normal scroll. See a post. Mm-hmm. A girl I know went to school with her. I'm voting for Kanye West. Flat out, I'm voting for him. Right? Everybody's commenting like, you're stupid. I commented a gif of T.I. doing, sitting back like, nodding his head and joint. But it's like, it's just for the simple fact, it's like, you really see this man.
Yeah. The
unstable Kanye West do what he does, you know, normal. And you really think this is somebody who could run a country? I don't know if it was a joke, but she wasn't posing it as a joke.
I don't think
it was very serious. She was laughing at the people in the comments, but she was very serious.
Bro, in this generation, bro, you will have dumbasses go in the voting booth with they motherfucking cell phone and Instagram they self-voting for this nigga. Bro, Snapchat they self-voting for this nigga, bro. Say you won't.
I know you will. Mm-hmm. You got to think about it. You had people voting for Harambe.
That's what I'm saying. Bro.
You had people voting for a dead gorilla. R.I.P. Harambe. Bro. But for a president, what does that even mean? How do you better a nation when you voting for Kanye or Harambe?
This is the thing I would say. People need to look into history and see where voting for fucking celebrities gets you. Mm-hmm. Right? Gets you Reaganomics. Fucking Ronald Reagan had no business being a president. That fucker was a movie actor. Mm-hmm. That's what his career path was. It gets you Reaganomics, bro. It gets you makeup. It gets you MAGA. Donald Trump was a better reality show fucking host than a businessman, bro. Like, everybody loved this punk ass when he was, fuck this, you're fired.
Facts.
But now, as a president, no. This is not...
He's turning America into a reality show. That's what it feels like.
Until shit got serious with the pandemic and shit, bro, I used to watching political speeches is something I don't do. Mm-hmm. I used to watch Donald Trump shits because I knew I was finna be laughing my motherfucking head off at him, bro.
When you're dealing with the Chinese virus.
The Kung Flu. It came from China. Those are facts. Okay? It came from China. Come on, son. Is this what we really doing?
Come on, son. Get the fuck out of there with that bullshit, son.
Is this what we really doing, bro? Bro, I wouldn't be surprised if Donald Trump got up on the fucking stage next week and said, separate but equal wasn't such a bad deal for the black people. You know, maybe we should bring that back, you know? They're separate, but they're still equal to us, you know? I don't see what the problem was. Jim Crow might have been on to something. The problem was.
Bro, tell me why I could see them niggas up there saying that, and he's just hand gestures going crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Toupee cocked to the side.
You know what I'm saying? That...
I mean, you got Kanye saying slavery was a choice.
That's what I'm saying. We don't need that shit to repeat itself.
Facts.
And this is strictly hypothetical because, of course, I don't think Kanye ever has a shot at winning shit. He ain't even got all his fucking paperwork right. He didn't even... They said he had to give up on the official presidential campaign or the candidacy because he didn't even get his paperwork in on time for him to be featured on the Florida ballots. Mm-hmm. Right?
He can't be on some of these ballots. Like, they not even accepting him.
Bruh, you don't... Bro, this you really gonna start your campaign 4 months before the election, bro? Is that what? You see what I'm saying?
And I'm pretty sure he's still gonna get votes somehow,
he gonna get
some
votes.
way.
He gonna get votes because you don't have to be on the ballot to get votes. I know somebody who voted for themselves as the president before. Mm-hmm. They just they did a write-in, like at the bottom. You can write in somebody, like. But
I just hope all of this stuff that's going on doesn't allow for Donald Trump to become president again.
That's the thing because
I feel like all of these people who are gonna vote for Kanye are gonna screw up the ballot so much that Joe Biden or anybody else ain't gonna get the opportunity that they should have gotten because of, let's say, 1 million votes for Kanye.
Because people who gonna vote for Donald Trump are not giving a fuck what Kanye's talking about.
They not even probably, well, they see it probably, but they not saying nothing.
They gonna vote for Trump regardless because Trump got a bunch of dumb motherfuckers brainwashed.
Yo, and I was at work on my phone on Instagram because, you know, work is boring. And I just so happened to see a Donald Trump post. And I clicked the Donald Trump hashtag. It's so much like stuff up there. Like people saying how Donald Trump is the best president. How Donald Trump is doing this and he's so great at that. And that this is the best White House couple. Him and...
Number one, how is that the best White House couple, bruh? A fucking dude with a rubber face and a plastic bitch. that's the best White House couple?
No,
you didn't see that motherfucking... Number one, Michelle Obama would have made any motherfucker she was in there with the best couple.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm talking about?
But that's the stuff I was seeing, and I'm like... And I'm really sitting there like... Y'all are serious right now? Like, I'm reading comments. Like, it got to the point where I had to, like, look and really read some of these comments. Like, you really can't be serious. Like, and he has people up there going crazy. And I'm like, y'all really, like, y'all going for this?
Bro, y'all, the thing about it, this is how you know you can't take President Trump serious. Or Donald Trump, whatever you want to call him. Right? You can't take his dumb ass seriously because he talked all that shit and talked all that shit about people who immigrated to the country, right? And when he first got in there, he did what? Everything he could do to make it hard for people to immigrate. Still are. Mm-hmm. People who are here, that a lot of people with iffy immigration status didn't get no fucking stimulus check, right? Mm-hmm. I'll just leave it at that, right? Then you hear his fucking wife sit up there and she can barely speak fucking English. I mean, come on, bruh. Come on, how can you take this man serious? He talked all that shit about immigrants, and he fucking is married to one. Bro, like,
Fact.
come on. He is married to one, bro, and she married to his fucking bank account. Cause let's be for real.
Yes.
Let's be
Bro, and a blind nigga with no eyes and no ears and no mouth and no nose and anything can see, hear, and talk that, bro.
Well, I'll give President Trump he gets some credit where credit is due. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Give him one piece of credit before we get back to Kanye. Okay? Unless some Maury Povich shit come out, he made some decent daughters. He made
some decent daughters.
I ain't gonna front on that one, bro. The ones that I saw, not bad.
like I'm looking at the hashtag right now, Donald Trump _2020. I still trust this man more than anyone in DC.
Bruh.
Who else agrees? MAGA.
That's what I'm saying, man. Fuck him anyway. This ain't even about him. This is about not having him be the president again, bruh. And this is why I don't want Kanye West in there muddying up the waters, because Kanye West got a fucking following that can be mobilized.
Mm-hmm.
They can fuck shit up.
That's
why Donald Trump ain't
really
talking no shit about him, because Donald Trump is counting on that happening.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's why he ain't talking no shit about him, right? He count if he viewed Kanye as a serious threat, he would be talking shit about him like he talked shit about a president he won't even fucking running against, Obama.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So
wouldn't even put Obama's picture up in the house.
Obama would have fucking wiped the floor with his ass if he was
Facts.
running against
Facts. Wouldn't even have been a chance. Nigga wouldn't even have had a shot.
He would have mopped them up the same way he did them other two motherfuckers. But anyway, he counting on Kanye West's fan base to vote for him instead of voting for Biden, right? He know that the Democratic side of things will lose a lot more votes than the Republican side of things when it come down to Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
Because Kanye caters to a young group of people, right? Shit, Kanye caters to a young group of people. And his fucking... I'm not joking on him when I say that. When I say this, I mean... This ain't a joke. This is serious. His fucking fashion line being worth basically $1.2 billion, because his net worth was like 130 M's.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's now worth, with just the music and shit, and now he worth a 1.3 billion. That's all down to the fashion line.
Mm-hmm.
His fashion line being worth that amount of money is fucking proof that people will eat up whatever he does. His following will, because his clothes are fucking terrible, my nigga.
And he got a line that's coming out with Gap now.
Bruh, how the fuck can you get somebody to pay $500, $600, $700, $1,000 for some shit that look like, this is how it looked like he designed those fucking clothes. You remember back in kindergarten, right?
Mm-hmm.
Christmas time roll around, right?
Mm-hmm.
They give you a piece of fucking white plain Xerox paper from the printer, right?
Uh-huh.
Fold it up and have you cut parts out of it. You unfold it and it's a
snowflake.
That's what it looked like he did with the motherfucking shirts, bro. Like he folded up a piece of cloth and just went to town with the scissors, opened it back up and called it high fashion. That's what it looked like. And motherfuckers is buying that shit for thousands of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers is buying some fucking shoes where he looked like he tried to 3D print some Crocs and it went wrong. My nigga, them new Yeezy runners. How was you supposed to run in that? How you supposed to run in there? It looked like that's what the fuck happened with the shoes, and people are anticipating this shit.
I mean, I'm not one to say that I enjoy the Wave Runner Yeezys or whatever they're called. But I like some of the clothes. The clothes ain't what's bad to me. I don't really care about him making clothes or making shoes. This nigga just don't need to run for president.
See, I'm not speaking on his clothes as an example of him doing something that he shouldn't be doing. Mm-hmm. By all means, if people want to buy it, and I don't got no problem with him selling it. Mm-hmm. The fact that so many people buying it is proof that he will do.
That make him a billionaire. Yeah, that's where you getting
that shit is proof that people will just eat up whatever he puts out. Whatever thing he's trying to do, you got a certain subset of people who gonna support it because them clothes is fucked up. But they made him billions of dollars.
But see, that's where Kanye got that. I mean, put this in perspective. Like when Lil Wayne was up there making them rock star albums and joint.
Yeah,
that's kind of what Kanye is right now, but it's worse.
Let's put it into perspective, right? Mm-hmm. What's the most iconic fucking shoe brand on this earth?
Jordan.
Bruh. Being the all-time best basketball player ever. Right? Mm-hmm. Having probably the best-selling shoes ever when it come down to that segment, at least. Mm-hmm. Bro. Owning a fucking NBA team got Jordan to be worth $2 billion.
Facts. And that's literally him showing out, really like being the best, really getting there and grinding it out. Not saying Kanye didn't grind it out, but
I'm saying I'll give it to him an all-time great musical career, and shitty clothes got him to being worth over $1 billion in a fucking fraction of the time that it took Jordan. Jordan started his enterprise in 1984, my nigga, before any of us was even born. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, his enterprise started before I was even on this earth. Before you was on this earth.
Way before I was on this earth.
Kanye West's enterprise started, bro, when I was a fucking teenager. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, this man is only, not to say only because it's a lot of money, but look at that time. Look at all the excellence one of these two people had to do, had to put out there. Mm-hmm. That right there, Kanye West is only like 800 or 700 million behind this man. Bruh, and
Jordan had to do all that.
That's what I'm saying. Like that shows you the power of Kanye West's fucking influence. Mm-hmm. Bruh. That shows it to you. Even down to people like us who was sitting there letting this motherfucker dictate what we do. Bro, we did it. We let him dictate how we lived out weeks of our lives waiting on fucking albums to drop one after the other 2 years ago.
And I really sat there and waited. I sat there and waited.
Nigga, none of them was good, bro. None of them was good except the first fucking one that came out. The Pusha T one. Oh, no. Two of them. The Kid See Ghost and the Pusha T. Mm-hmm. But nigga, like, that's when I was fucking done with the dude, bro. I was done with him with that bullshit. Because I was like, I will not be a fucking mindless follower of anybody. Mm-hmm. I'm not finna sit up there and cater my fucking schedule to hearing some fucking album drop and then you don't even drop it. You play some weird ass video around a bonfire that for all I know might be a fucking ritual. nigga,
Right.
of the fucking shit playing outside for you and your fucking friends. No, I ain't finna do that. I'm not about to do that. So I was done. That's why when he was talking about Jesus is King last year, I wasn't giving a fuck about it until it was out and I could listen to it. Mm-hmm. I wasn't following it. I wasn't waiting on it. I wasn't anticipating. I wasn't caring about them saying, oh, we trying to get it perfect for y'all. We trying to fix. Shut the fuck up. When you get the album on the market, that's when I'll care. And then I didn't even care then. I listened to that album 1.5 times and I ain't heard it again since. Bro, like, for real. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So,
and I can go to say neither have I. I've listened to the newest song he's dropped. I can't even remember what it's called.
It's called something about the blood.
Yeah. Wash Us in the Blood. That was something along the lines of that.
And the song... I mean, the song was good. I liked it, but I just don't...
But as far as the albums, I haven't listened to the albums anymore.
To me... Kanye West is just a cringe-worthy figure, bro. I cringe at damn near everything he does now. Mm-hmm. And that's a shame because I was... You know why I was such a heavy... Kanye fan musically is because his music had to fucking earn my respect. Mm-hmm. Because I didn't like his music when he first came out. I didn't like College Dropout when it first came out when I was young. And nothing that people was telling me about it could change my fucking mind, bruh. And nothing that people was telling me. Then my uncle took me. He had a job. He had a side job that he used to do. And he used to be able to take an album and play it over the PA system in the building we was in because nobody else was there, right? Mm-hmm. So me and my other cousin went with him to work a couple times because we were just at the house not doing shit. So we went. And he put College Dropout on over the PA system. And I heard the damn album and something just clicked in my head like, this is one of the best things I ever heard. That's why I like the music, because his music had fucking staying power that something in my mind made me keep giving it a chance every time I heard it, even though I was not a fan of it when I first heard it, instead of just dismissing it as being trash in my opinion and never giving it another chance. Mm-hmm. Right? But now, these days... mental illness aside, right? He just a cringe-worthy motherfucker to me, man. I don't really look forward or really enjoy nothing that he does because it's him doing it, bro. Because after I listen to the song, I see him going on crazy-ass Twitter rants against his own family, bro. And shit like that. Saying that Get Out is about him and he's stuck in the sunken place with them. Comparing Kris Jenner to the fucking crazy motherfucker that runs North Korea.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like Kanye is just becoming like a laughing stock of the world right now.
But that shit is crazy. Like, I don't even laugh at him, bro. I don't laugh at him because the shit that he does ain't funny to me. Like, he ain't his mind state ain't funny. His mind state is fucked up. Do you understand the difference? I don't think this man processes the shit that he says. The crazy bullshit he said that Harriet Tubman didn't free slaves.
Oh,
she just took them to go work for other white people. I don't think this motherfucker processes the difference. I don't care if, let's say back in the 1800s, if a black person got a job, a free black person, Harriet Tubman, who was a free woman, who was risking her life and freedom to go rescue people, right? Not that she didn't do it alone. She just the poster child for it. Mm-hmm. But she had a whole network of people helping her with the cause she was just the poster child for, but that don't diminish nothing that she accomplished. I don't think he processed the difference between a slave on a plantation and a fucking black person working a job for a wage, even if they was only making a fucking nickel an hour. Mm-hmm. I don't think he understands the difference between that, bro.
And then again, if he did, I don't think Kanye is really taking the time to really sit there and plan out what he's going to say before he says it. I feel like he's really just trying to say things that's going to give him that next, oh my God, this going to be it. That's or I'm a genius. I get to say this.
I used to think that's what he was doing, bro. Now I just think that motherfucker is...
He really just can't help it.
I think he one of those people who, alongside being mentally challenged in some type of way, is one of those people who are smart, or one of those people who think they're so smart, but they really dumb as fuck. Right? Like, I think he thinks his musical genius translates across his whole life. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think he thinks because he can craft a song in the hip hop genre with the best of them, that he thinks he can be a politician with the best of them. He thinks he could be a fashion designer with the best of them. Kanye West got an envious personality, bro. That's the thing that I picked up on about him. Mm-hmm. He gets jealous of motherfuckers, and that's never gonna lead you down the right path. He got jealous of the guy who got the Louis Vuitton job over him.
Virgil,
I don't know his fucking name, but he got, I guess so. Virgil.
I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's the Off-White guy, the nigga who make Off-White. That's who you talking about. Yeah, the guy he got upset with Virgil, and that's why Drake had the bar. I could never have a Virgil in my circle because he makes me nervous. That's where that whole joint came from.
Bro, Kanye West was friends with this dude. Mm-hmm. He got mad at him he got envious of him because he got the Louis Vuitton job. And Kanye West felt like it should have been him because he said Louis Vuitton in his fucking raps. Newsflash, man, a lot of people rap about that bullshit in their raps. And they're not getting the fucking job, bro. Like, I'm kinda Louis Vuitton Don.
Bought my mom a purse, now she Louis Vuitton mom.
Bro, you named yourself that shit, bro. Louis Vuitton didn't endorse you. Mm-hmm. Bro, like, why get envious?
And I also feel like Kanye feels like he's entitled to a lot of things.
That's the envy shit. Mm-hmm. He got envious of Drake because the for free shit was on the radio too much. Mm-hmm. Bro, when you got Kanye West, Drake ain't sold the number of fucking records of you, bro. He hasn't. When you was coming out, bro, you was selling 5 and 6 million copies a piece back in the day. You did 1 million copies in a week like 3 times. I think Drake did it once. He's done it twice now. Mm-hmm. I think Scorpion did it. And Views did it. And even if he has caught up with you now, nigga, what's there to be envious of? You still got a career anybody would kill for. Just because Drake got a career people would kill for too. And if you really want to fall back on it, no bias in here, bro. Your music is way fucking better than his, bro. Especially your first 5 albums to me. Like his music is mediocre compared to yours. That man couldn't even look up to you no more because you got so envious that you alienated this dude, bro. You was an inspiration to that motherfucker. He said that he still call you his favorite artist to this day. Mm-hmm. And so, is that a quality that you want in somebody that's running a nation?
Of course not.
That nigga get jealous of something or get his tunnel vision set on something that's going on in a different country, and he feels like that they doing something better than us. If you think he wouldn't fuck up our healthcare system worse than it is if he gets envious of the universal healthcare that a lot of European countries and Canada got? This nigga might try to implement some shit he don't even understand, bruh. Like,
and just start saying stuff, approving stuff.
Motherfucker might have us paying goddamn on fucking 50% of our income to medical taxes alone, bro. Like, I already give Medicaid and Medicare a lot of fucking money out of my check, bro. And I don't got no problem with that because the people that need it are people that need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he understands what goes into running a country. The fucking dude that's trying to run this country now doesn't understand what goes into it, and he shouldn't be doing it either. Hiring bitches he want to fuck as the press secretary. Look at her. Right? You know she only in there because Donald Trump he wants to grab her by the pussy. Shit. Look at that. She can't even fucking run a press conference. She be up there sounding fucking stupid, bruh. That bitch ain't qualified to teach a high school history class, let alone be fucking up there speaking on behalf of the White House.
Facts.
But look at her, though. That's why she there, because look at her. Bruh, what the fuck? Nigga, Donald Trump fucking vice president probably would have been Pamela Anderson if he could make it happen. This dumb ass. Nigga. The fuck? Kanye West probably try to have a fucking vice president that won't even born in the country because he don't even know that you have to be born over here to be part of the presidency. Like, that's in the Constitution. He probably don't even know. That nigga probably he'll probably try to have Travis Scott as his vice president running mate because he don't even know that you gotta be at least fucking 35 to be in the White House. Because if something happened to you, guess who takes over? The vice president. He probably do some dumb shit like that. He'll probably have his fucking plastic wife be the vice, be the fucking running mate.
Ain't no telling, man.
I'm saying, like,
I don't know. I just really hope niggas really buckle down and really get smart instead of trying to do all this crazy stuff and vote for Kanye and whatever it is, because you gotta think about it, bro. This is the place we live in. This is not just fun and games. Like, we're in a global pandemic right now. Like, people are dying and you trying to vote for Kanye.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
we got an idiot in the White House that's steadily screwing things up.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye is not going to make anything better. If anything, if Kanye becomes president, it's going to be a lot worse.
Bro, if he becomes president, bro, it's time to go somewhere else.
Definitely.
It's time to go up there to Canada, become a motherfucking hockey fan.
I got 2 hockey jerseys already.
So that's what it's time to do.
And I mean, I know we joke a lot on this podcast, and I know we say a lot of funny things, but in all seriousness, don't vote for Kanye.
Yeah, bro. Like I said before.
Like, all seriousness, don't do it.
Like I said before the motherfucker started, bro. They should use them ballots with Kanye, not to cast votes for him, but to fucking figure out which fool they gonna take the right to vote away from, bro. Each ballot that slide through that machine with Kanye's name on it should ban your dumb ass for life from voting for the president. Ban you for life. Bro, like, what the fuck? You can't look at what happened in his campaign event and think that should be what's the way to go, bro. He was unstable up there in front of the group of people for the world to see. He was unhinged. He was all over the place.
Crying, sobbing. talking very erratically,
Yeah.
giving out very, very private information. Is this what you want as a president? Seriously?
Bro.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Hey, if you want to leave it at that, that's the perfect way to close that one out.
I believe it at that. But quick topics. Now that we done with Kanye.
How long we been going for?
45 minutes.
Oh shit, making a good time.
You know. But these are quick. Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez.
Bro, look.
Hanging with them Jenners. Hanging with them Jenners.
Bro, that shit might be the damn sunken place, bro. Shit, crazy shit happens.
How ironic is it that they were hanging out at Kylie Jenner crib? Few minutes later, niggas getting shot. I don't know.
Bro, when you said what to me earlier, that was the reason behind this. You said,
I don't know. I ain't got no special sources. I just see it on the internet. But I saw that. This is a few things. I'm gonna just give everything that I saw. For one, I heard that Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion were dating, and she tried to break up with him, and he shot her. I heard that Tory Lanez was being a little bit too friendly with Kylie Jenner, and Megan Thee Stallion violated him. He got mad. It escalated. He shot her. I know she got shot in the foot. I know she's fine. He posted a $35,000 bail. He's out. Whatever. I don't know.
Like I said.
Honestly, I just think niggas should stop hanging with them Jenners and them Kardashians. Because, look at Lamar Odom, for instance. Look, Kanye's gone bonkers.
Yeah.
Look at Tyga.
I mean, Tyga is so.
He left them niggas alone. Now he back making.
Tyga,
he alright.
Tyga went from. That nigga went from on top of the charts to bald.
Nigga was bald.
Nigga to fucking back on top of the charts once that bitch dumped him. The only one on that ain't got hit yet is Travis Scott. He got the fuck up out of there though. That nigga left that bitch. Bro. Like I said, bro. If getting too close to Kylie Jenner, bro. Getting too close to Kylie Jenner, I don't know if none of this shit is true.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's true, but
is.
this is what I heard.
But if I had Megan Thee Stallion, bitch, nigga, my ass is fucking at the house cooking, cleaning up, raising kids, nigga. I'm doing all this.
Building IKEA sets.
Nigga, I'm up in there motherfucking
texting Megan Thee Stallion, asking her what she want off Amazon.
Nigga, I'm out there motherfucking doing everything.
Gardening.
Cars, nigga. I'm planting flowers like you just said. I'm out there doing some Edward Scissorhands shit. Nigga, she might come back home and the fucking Jurassic Park is cut into the damn bushes. The fucking Tyrannosaurus Rexes, Stegosauruses, and pterodactyls all over the fucking place. Bruh. I'm not even
I
can't
disagree with you though.
But for all seriousness, bro, what the fuck is even happening there, bro? Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez is something that I never even saw happen.
I never even could imagine. That nigga's 5'3", 120 pounds.
Bro, maybe she like his whack ass fucking singing album, bro. Cause that shit might have attracted her, but that shit show is garbage. Anyway.
Well, time to review some music.
Yeah, we back on our shit. All right. First, we gonna get into. This is gonna be some no independent spotlight this week. These are independent artists. Those 2 album reviews we got going on. We gonna get into this Big Brother by NEDLOG. Big Brother by NEDLOG, bro. NEDLOG Media, bro. All the way back when we first heard that untitled track, I didn't know what to think about this group, right? Mm-hmm. Because after we heard the untitled track and we did that independent spotlight, right? Then we, after that, reviewed the album Spectrum, right? Mm-hmm. Which I was like, well, what are they gonna do after this for an album? Because like, it sounds like to me, and when this comes out, if they hear it, they can hit us on the Twitter and correct me if I'm wrong, right? Mm-hmm. It sounds like to me that once they finish with something, they throw all that shit away and start off with fresh ideas. They don't. Different. It sounds like that once they finished with the Spectrum album, they was like, all right, that's that. We about to innovate again. Mm-hmm. That's what it sounds like the creative process goes like, right? When you look at Big Brother, to me, the theme of that term is weaved throughout this album, right? The theme of that term is weaved throughout this album, even on the album cover where the person got a television for a head, right? Mm-hmm. Because Big Brother is that's a term for the government spying on niggas. Mm-hmm. Big Brother is watching some 1984 George Orwell shit, right?
Even hinting at the a Siri joint. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
Siri, like that. Siri watching you. Mm-hmm. But on that song, "Watching Me," the second part of that, the spoken word piece, bro.
Attack of Siri.
I'm on the joint, "Watching Me."
Yep, watching me too.
Tell me we haven't talked about this in our own personal life. How fucking you say something or you Google something. And next thing you know, every website got that shit on it, bro.
That has happened to me. That happens to me all the time.
Bro, that's what
or even if I go up there and like I watch a video on YouTube, mm-hmm. I get those videos on my Facebook. Or like if I'm at work and I'm like, I want some, I'm trying to get some shoes. All my joint is just shoes.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's weaved in that's weaved throughout this album, bro. But what we can really do is now get down into the fucking nitty gritty of this shit, and that's the musical content. Because talking about the theme being there don't mean shit if the music is garbage. Right? However, this music is not garbage.
It's not. This nowhere near garbage.
Fucking, bruh,
for someone to sit there and put that much time and creativity into the music, mm-hmm. and then to have almighty production.
Bro, this shit.
And having substance to the music.
Shit that I didn't think I was going to hear about on an album.
Even having a skit.
The skit's about the cucumber, bro. That shit had me fucking dying, number one. But just tying into what the fuck we seeing happening where these women is fucking violating the vegetables. Bro, take it. Look at it though. You want me to tell you? It tie into that Big Brother thing? Mm-hmm. Maybe I'm not right. Bro, because you know I be getting deep on my conspiracy thoughts. Mm-hmm. But it's like they did the skit about the cucumber, right? Mm-hmm. The whole Maury shit.
Yep.
Right? Because, of course, we've been seeing women use cucumbers and shit as sex toys, right?
Yep. All through Facebook, sucking the cucumbers in the club.
Getting fucked with them.
Yep.
It seemed like because the tie-in with the Big Brother theme that that shit is kind of hitting towards the kind of mind control that people is under, right? Because where did that shit come from? It came from that shit, those fucking vegetables being used as stand-ins for dicks as emojis, right? Maybe I'm just on a conspiracy tangent, but it sounds like they might have been hinting towards how these fucking cell phones and shit is controlling us. And they might have been making fun of that because you see people put that shit as emojis, right? Women put it as emojis when they talking about wanting to do whatever they want to do. Then next thing you know, that shit transferred into people doing that shit with the vegetable in real life.
Right.
And that ties into me with the theme of the whole Big Brother is watching, because Big Brother is watching. When they watching you, they watching you to control your dumb ass. Because that's why you get fucking avalanches of ads for shit on everything you go. Because the more you see it, they just hoping for that impulse buy. Right? They hoping that one time you just click on that shit and
you just say, fuck it, I'm going to buy it right now.
But
then again, like I said,
right.
Substance.
That's what I'm saying.
They're not just up there, I bought a new watch, I bought a new car, my clothes are nice. They're really talking about something. And that's why, and I mean, it's a quote in a Drake song. Only the real's gonna last. All that bullshit is here today and gone tomorrow. That shit like that is gonna stick forever.
You know, one of my favorite lyrics off of this album is on the song on the second half of the I'm Telling Ya Goddamn song. When he said that I picked up the CPU and taught myself to cook crack. Bruh,
when I heard that, boy, I was like, hold on.
Bruh, was that him saying, bruh, that shit got so many layers to it to me. So, when I heard it, I was like, is that him saying that that the fucking shit is so accessible, that there's so much shit on the wide web that you can go up there
and figure out
how to cook crack?
And for real, I done found the YouTube video for how to cook crack.
Or is it saying that he picked up the CPU and perfected his fucking craft so much that he put crack on these music?
That's the first thing that popped in my head. You know I was like, and even in that song, still using the Deontay Wilder to this day.
Bruh, I like that song. The thing I like most about that song though is the fucking it's the contrast of the two halves. How the first part is calm, collected. They got the harmonies on the chorus, right? It's just something that sounds like it's supposed to be thought-provoking. Right? Then next thing you know, the second half roll around and the shit is jumping out the trunk. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Shit beating. Shit is fucking. Shit is crazy, bro.
Like I said, that quality music is gonna last.
That shit gonna last.
That shit is gonna last.
Nigga,
that shit is gonna stick.
I still been listening to their previous album, bro. I was still, and then that when you talk about production, bro, that song, that fella, bro, with them horns, that sample.
Like I said,
them horn, bro. I think that shit.
All that other bullshit is here today and gone tomorrow.
That it sounds like they might have sampled this off of a Fela Kuti song, bro. Cause he made music that I haven't heard the song they used for a sample, or it might be inspired because it is named after him. But Fela Kuti makes music that sounds like this, or he used to. Rest in peace to him. Mm-hmm. He used to make music that sounds like this, bro. Like, but they just they make different type of shit, bro. Like, it's like they sat down and cooked this shit up, bro. Like, I was seeing the videos they was dropping on Twitter of them in the studio, bro, and like I was seeing those for months, 10, 12 months from the time they dropped Spectrum, mm-hmm. right?
I seen those videos too.
For them to cook up 28 minutes of song, they put time into this shit.
They put real time into it.
28 minutes. You know what I'm saying? The theme of this of the cameras being everywhere is all over the place. Well, at the end of the Fela joint, they had people flipping out because they was tired of cameras being in their fucking face, bro. Mm-hmm. But they everywhere, bro. Like, we stare into one hours a day, bro. They got one right on the front of our fucking phone, bro. And that shit is definitely watching your ass. Mm-hmm. Let me get down to one of my other joints up here. This joint, Blade. Mm-hmm. Right? Once again, sounds completely different than everything on the album. Now, Blade is my favorite movie. Mm-hmm. Blade is my favorite fucking movie. Blade 1 is my favorite movie alongside Bad Boys 1 and Django Unchained. Those are my favorite movies. But I think I like Blade the most out of all of them. Uh-huh. Alright? That song sounds like something that could have been on the soundtrack to Blade. Is that why it's named Blade? Or did I miss a hidden meaning under there? Because Blade got that upbeat electronic sounding music all over the soundtrack while he beating the shit out of motherfuckers left and right. None of that bullshit vampires from Twilight that's glowing and shit and drinking cow blood. No, these are some killer motherfuckers in Blade, and Blade is better than all of them, whooping all they ass. You know what I'm saying?
And he black.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker Mahershala Ali in Marvel Comics better not fuck up Blade for me. Mm-hmm. You know
and they are supposed to be making a Blade.
They making Blade with him instead of Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes had got back in shape and said he was ready to do it. Mm-hmm. But this beat in the synthesizers that's on the beat, I can just see Blade whooping ass to this beat. You know what I'm saying? So, you want to do what we do? You want to play one of your favorite joints from the album for a little bit?
I definitely play one of my favorites.
All right. What would you go for and give a snippet of one of your favorite joints?
Favorite. This one right here.
You gonna do it with the
Fuck
phone?
me up. Yep. Should've had my strap on me.
Bro, that was the one I was gonna pick. So I guess we could just leave it at that. That was gonna be mine.
Open your mind, see what you find. Got to say something with you. Mama see something in you though. Take what you see and don't look behind. She told me you better go, little baby, blow. Don't you drown in that liquor. Honest to honest, I got your back, you my nigga. Know if I'm eating, you eating, mean it from my gut. Bonus to homeless, just know that God gon' be with you.
That shit is incredible, my nigga. Like, I can't even describe that shit. That shit, like,
it's just some songs I hear and I'm really at like a loss for words. I'm like, how did you even begin to get the words together to make this song, and let alone perfect it like you did? Like,
I don't even like using the fucking terms no more. Mainstream and underground, or mainstream and fucking independent. You know why? Because that give a negative connotation to artists like this who haven't been signed to a major label but still put out music that's better than the bullshit that gets shoveled to us on fucking playlists. I log into Apple Music on my phone, and maybe Apple Music don't like me because I got a Galaxy Note, but they have a line of shit that I would never listen to in my fucking face on the opening page. And that's what's supposed to be the hot shit, right?
Facts.
No matter what I go up here and listen to, I have never once in my life clicked on shit that they have recommended to me on that front fucking page, right? I'm about to do it right now. I open it up. What's up here? Shit ain't nothing but podcasting shit up here now. Ebro. I damn sure would listen to that motherfucker. Well, like, that's what they do. They recommend me a bunch of shit that I don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. They do the same thing for me. In my new music mix, like, I literally used to get good music in my new music mix. I don't know what happened. I don't get nothing I like. So
I don't even like it. But that's what they saying that we should be hearing, bro. But the newest motherfucking... I mean, I don't want to shit on them. The newest... I don't give a fuck what the newest Roddy Ricch song sounds like, bro. Like, I don't care, bro. I like his music is okay. I'll get to it when I get to it. Well, like, the box is great, but I'll get to the rest of it when I get to it.
understandable.
You know what I'm saying?
It's for honestly, for music nowadays, for me, is what's the word that I'm looking for? What's sometimey? I can't listen to rap music all the time no more.
Me either.
It's so saturated.
It's saturated with a bunch of shit that sound the same, and that's why we shouldn't use the fucking term mainstream or real artists or signed artists to elevate them to a level above artists who haven't been signed.
Right. Because
they ain't fucking shit that have been put out in the mainstream that's better than this. Nigga, or better than what we about to talk about in a few minutes.
Facts.
And I can't even, bruh, the mainstream is so saturated, bruh, I don't even, it's some fucking rapper that I saw a YouTube video pop up about, and this nigga apparently got a couple #1 hits. I don't know who the fuck he is. Some white boy.
Jack Harlow?
Yeah.
Facts.
I don't know.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip just hopped in.
Never heard of this
I got options.
motherfucker
I can
in my
pass that
life.
bitch like Stockton. I heard about Jack Harlow, cause you know I listen to all the freestyles and stuff, and he had a freestyle and it was hot, and they was talking about he was like the next coming of young rappers. You know how they talk. He was up there on Funk Flex freestyling. You know, Funk Flex up there going stupid. You know how Funk Flex is, and then he got the song "What's Poppin'." It's like a TikTok hit, like really like put him up there, and he got the baby on the remix and stuff. I mean, it's not a bad song. Don't get me wrong, but
I ain't saying I haven't heard the song because I don't get on TikTok. I don't give a fuck about TikTok. So I haven't heard the song. So I'm not saying his song is bad. I'm saying the market is so saturated. He got a #1 hit and I never even heard of him. Because I don't deem it fucking important to keep up with these motherfuckers anymore. That's what I'm saying. Like, this,
I understand.
Like, just because some bitches is dancing to it on TikTok or some fucking douchebag with blonde, with a fucking brown mullet with blonde tips is on TikTok doing stupid fucking 30-second dances to it, don't make me give a damn about it, bro. When I hear shit like this album, this Big Brother album, that's what I care about. I care about something I can go in and fucking dissect it listen to it over and over, pick up different meanings when I listen to the songs. Not some shit from TikTok. I don't give a fuck about TikTok. Niggas can call me old.
Niggas can call me old.
Fuck that. But, you know, that's my opinion about it. I love this fucking album, bro. Like, I love this album, man. And I'm sorry to say it, but if anybody listen to this shit and they say, oh, I'm biased or something, fuck you. If this album wasn't good, I would say it's not good. Mm-hmm. I don't care. I will express my honest opinion about anything. Liking Spectrum didn't guarantee this album shit from me. This album earned the respect that it got from me. You know what I'm saying?
I feel.
And then we would have been did this a long time ago if we back on our regular schedule now. You will be getting episodes fucking weekly again, like they was up until the coronavirus ruined everything. Like, but and that's my opinion about the Big Brother album, man. Like, I can't really make no complaints about it. I can't. Like, I would normally complain about skits on albums because a lot of them is so bad, bro. Like, even when you go back to albums that are timeless classics, like one album with horrible skits, and I hope nobody hate me for this, but I don't care if you do, bruh. Ready to Die by Biggie got some fucking terrible skits. Terrible fucking skits, bro. Like,
like, I know which one you're talking about. The one where he up there just having sex.
Get this dick sucked or some shit, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Big Pun did it too, though.
Yeah, I mean, that don't make it no better. Now, that don't no way detract from the quality of the music on the albums. Like, I don't deduct no points for the skits being bad on the fucking Biggie album, but the skits were bad, right? But these skits actually tied into the theme of the album, right? Like, and I was laughing, bro. That cucumber shit was fucking hilarious, my nigga. Like, that shit was funny as fuck, brother. Nigga said, I was in the fucking produce aisle chilling. I saw this fine ass vegan looking chocolate thing walk over to me, and I'm thinking that I'm about to, go get up in a Cobb salad or something. When we get to the house, I'm thinking I'm going towards the kitchen or something, but she took me to the fucking bedroom. Like, come on, man, that shit creative. I wouldn't have thought about doing that. That shit was fire, man. I love the album. It's great. Any closing thoughts on this album?
Great album. Ready to see what happens next.
Bro, that's the curse about being a fucking artist, right? You put out something and you say, there we go, it's out. And the motherfuckers is like, when's the next one, nigga? Like, when's the next one? Uh-oh.
I don't know.
But, next, going to another great artist from a whole fucking camp of great artists, my nigga. This is William Price. I Am Price, Volume 1. What you think about this album, man?
Great. I mean, as if Prize don't just drop great shit all the time. I mean, it's just adding to that collection of great Prize songs and great As Us features and great beats, and like, it's to the point now where it's like, you already know my answer when you ask me anything that comes out of this As Us camp. Like, they always top-notch bars. Every time. It's timeless. it's always at least one song that I can't stop listening to.
Right. On here, what's that one for you?
The last song. The last
Ceiling
song
Flows.
with him and City Pyramids, Ceiling Flows.
That
L.I.
whole at the end of that song,
And
the
90s
whole-
Babies.
At the end of Ceiling Flows, when he went into the whole acapella about the guy getting killed by his best friend,
Facts.
like that's the type
when
of
you
shit
do
we
stuff
missing,
like that,
right?
like when you put something like that in a song and you really just rapping and you like, how do you not just I don't even know what to say. Like, how do you not just love it and just want to hear it all the time?
Right, you know what's great about William Price, bro? How he can fucking dance the line between that contemporary, new sounding rap and the fucking classic lyrical rap, bro. Because he can fit in on any one of those type of fucking tracks, like on any one of them. Like, you got a track.
And not to mention, he can rip any beat.
Listen, like you got the track like Check Ball, nigga. I'm looking at thinking, I'm feeling like I'm listening to a Tribe Called Quest song. That's my favorite group, along with Wu-Tang. I mention them all the time. Fuck you. Like, I'm feeling like I'm listening to a Tribe Called Quest joint or a Souls of Mischief joint with him and FaZe MC on that shit, right? And then the Bruce Banner shit sound like something from next year, bro. Not even from now. That Bruce Banner joint sound just like something that could be when you go on Wikipedia, right? You go on Wikipedia and you go down to the albums or the discography section and it say singles, and you see they have the shit. That Bruce Banner shit sound like it could have all those boxes next to the single. One. Then them ones sound like US chart number 1, UK chart number 1, New Zealand number 1, RIAA 4X platinum, UK 2X platinum. That's what that Bruce Banner joint sound like, bro. It sound like it could have them type of credentials if dumb motherfuckers get their head out their ass, stop doing TikTok dances and go listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that sound like that shit could bubble over and blow any second. Bruh. It's when the way FaZe was spitting on that Check Ball, it's somebody he reminded me of from back in the 90s, bro. It reminded me of a young version, like on the first 2 albums. Like, a lot of niggas don't know about this album because Shook Ones is not on it. and they blew the fuck up when the Infamous came out. But the Infamous is their second album. It's not their first. It's Mobb Deep. He sound like a young Prodigy from the Infamous and the Juvenile Hell albums on that shit, bro. Back when Prodigy still, on those albums, Prodigy still had, and even on Hell on Earth to an extent, he had a fucking more aggressive flow. As he got older, his flow became laid back, right? That's what the flow on Check Ball reminded me of from FaZe. But I mean, it sounds like when we start talking about them that rehashing ourselves, because we talk about so much of their music, bro. We have literally not found some of it that we don't like yet.
Bro, I have never heard a As Us song that I couldn't like. Like, everything they make is great.
Bruh. Everybody in the motherfucking group got a fucking dynamic that they add to the shit. Like, and it all comes together like my like my other favorite groups say, to form like Voltron.
Exactly. That's Wu-Tang.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, it's just not. I'm trying to find something new to say, bro, because it's just too fucking fire, bro. Too fire. Like if you can go into this album and listen to it and not find something that you like, then you just hating to me.
Gotta be.
Mm-hmm.
It's something for every fan to rap on this. Like, you got something for the rappers who love samples.
Right.
You got upbeat. You got dance. You got songs for the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
You got everything. It's all around.
Definitely, bro. As always, bro, it's not a bad track on the album, bro. But what would you say? I already know where you're going to go with this because you already said it, but you want to put a snippet of your favorite track off this album on? Go ahead. Go ahead and do it. I ain't even got to ask you which one it is. Just turn it on.
Not to mention, before I heard this, I just so happened to tap on Twitter, right? And City was up there talking about how you just gotta have an ear to find them samples. And then I heard this, and I'm like,
seeing so many others' opinions, ours are worthless. It's hard to have your own mind and own grind, feeling disconnected even though we always online.
even feel connected when we always online. Like, he's talking to you like.
I'm not surprised that Paul Wall co-signed.
Exactly.
I'm needing yours to submerge in my own time. I want to lay with you. Time of your life I can't provide, but I won't stay with you.
Bro, that shit right there.
Obligation I must cater to. The perfect sin, but God
This song, this is how timeless this man's rapping ability is, bro. Tell me you couldn't see this song on the soundtrack to Menace to Society.
Of course.
Menace to Society came out 30 fucking years ago, bro. That's the thing. That's how timeless these niggas' talent is. I wouldn't even be fucking if fucking this was playing right here when Kane, A-Wax, and Old Dog was riding looking for the niggas who killed Harold, bruh. If this was playing in the car, it would have fit the fucking scene perfect.
Babies crying, pistols being loaded while the bacon fried. Phone taps and photographs, helicopter choppers fly. Ambulance and police department sirens sleep depriving. Niggas getting booked and swear to God that they ain't paper signing. Ain't nobody sketching but home too quickly. Somebody lying, somebody singing, somebody finding somebody's body on the daily like Trevor Noah. Missing teeth, rotten aromas of puddles and pneumonia. We called Jehovah and hope to stop, but them players moan us. So painted neutral lines with revenge and purple sodas. Funny how you grow up knowing this how you gon' grow up.
And then this nigga just get up there and just snap.
Moment of silence for that beat. Moment of silence for that fucking beat, nigga. It's late at night. I'm trying not to be fucking too loud, son. Niggas got neighbors, son. Like, but that shit crazy though. Like,
You got one you want to play, or was that was yours too?
number two.
Number two.
Will Prize. I am Prize Volume 1. Yeah. Blatantly fractured your face, you fail to acknowledge my presence. Never concerned by the defense, equipped with too many weapons. My mind is sharp as all of them. My first step will come secondly. Swear that none of these niggas touching me. Stop the hand checking shit. Handle my medicine, smoke the greenest and celery.
Listen to those basketball football. Listen to those basketball analogies in this.
I'm a dog, check the pedigree. It's branded GET. Living by the code like I work for GCC. Living like a god, all this human shit beneath me. And for those who don't applaud, all of y'all can suck a PP. I'm Jordan with the band ones, metal with a tantrum. Run on a fast break and Curry with a handgun. Barry on 100 yards, damn, watch the man run. Ducking on you rappers with a motherfucking and one. I'm go. Oh, you better come with your back. None of my niggas playing fair, I pray you come with a
Nigga, if this ain't in 2K21, I ain't buying it.
That's the only way I'll buy that piece of shit.
None of my niggas playing fair, I pray you come with a rep. We got the cheerleader stand, they just wanting to check. I shoot my shot and I burn up the net. I burn up the net. I come clutch, better think I'm a threat. So when you step up to the kid, better do it correct. Show us respect, or I'ma have to pull up with text. I'm real as it gets, you can see it straight in my flesh. And yes, a nigga really feel like the best. Cause when I kill them off, they just be forever in rest. That's straight RIPs. The team so sick, we making other niggas freeze. Yes indeed, my step back coming like hard and steady breaking knees. So please don't be coming around a nigga trying to reach. I hate niggas that talk so much they trying to preach. They ain't taking necessary steps just so they can reach.
Phase and seat.
Coming straight off the leash, you gotta compete. Throwing up the deuce like it's peas. Sheets and check ball, you ain't stepping to me. I won't smoke with any ball, I think he bringing the heat. I ball hard since I got on my feet. Ball, you better come with your...
Man, what the fuck, bro? Let's just go ahead on and give this podcast a moment of silence and end it right there, bro.